Okay, so your philosophy on food is it should be as natural as possible, as nature intended. How do you balance the idea of having clean food that is natural, but having a body that's enhanced, as in putting in whatever you need to get bigger or smaller or whatever it is, and so forth?
You just enhance your diet to the same standards. So you only need more nutrient, macro or micronutrient. It doesn't mean you need your food enhanced, whether it was with hormones or not, because by doing that, you're only increasing productivity and how much you can sell, whether you're giving feed to a chicken, how much you can sell that meat for. Enhancing that's different versus when you're eating it. You don't want to enhance that way, but you have to eat more because you're enhanced. So if you're enhanced basically through hormones, that just means your calorie demand and micronutrient demand increases. We have to adapt and meet that change. But yeah, it's not when they're.
Let me answer it this way. So we're enhancing ourselves to improve ourselves, but the food is being enhanced in a way to make it worse. So that would be like in cutting off our leg and saying that's enhancing ourselves. That's an alteration to ourselves. It's not what I would call an enhancement. It's unnatural, but not in a positive way, versus the way we're enhancing ourselves is by using chemistry to improve our performance, health, and quality of life.
So would you eat food that was specifically enhanced to improve the chemistry of your nutrients?
Give me an example.
How about when we were growing up, the big thing playing football was go mad, right? Drink a gallon of milk every day, right? Because it was an easy way to put on fats and grow, and then the growth hormone in milk, and it worked, right? So, I mean, that's an idea.
Yeah, actually, I can't argue. I can't argue with the concept. The milk thing with growth hormone. But again, was that human growth hormone or was that bovine growth hormone?
Bovine growth hormone.
Right. So what happens is that kicks your puberty. It kicks your hormones into kicks you out of balance. Maybe puberty starts happening at an earlier age because you're introducing this. But was that actually increasing fat loss? Was it increasing muscle? When we look at how much of that bovine growth hormone we got, how much protein synthesis were we getting from that? But because when we're developing in adolescence, our endogenous growth hormone, our endogenous hormones are so much higher than just drinking a little bit of milk and having traces in there that can actually cause that negative feedback loop to happen. But I do have to say, the sugars, the proteins, and the fats from organic whole milk, when you're exercising, how many people are getting all of that after exercising? No one. You wait until dinner time and then you have your dinner, or the only people really getting aren't people going to buffets or doing protein and sugar meals. So that is the perfect combination of macros and micronutrients you can get is the whole milk or getting milk, after exercise. I can't argue with that. I did it, and Tony will do it too. If we can't get protein or we can't get a certain drink in, go for milk because it has everything you need in a perfect balance. So the hormones in the milk, I think that causes more of a disruption than anything, 100%, because it's not human hormones. Plus, you have to remember testosterone. If I inject a cow with testosterone and then it's in the milk, you drink the milk, even if it was human testosterone, it's not bioavailable orally when you drink it. But let's just say some of it is like estrogen, because you can't break down estrogen, and it'll be in everything. But then you take that in, the imbalance that creates and the flux that creates, you might get a positive in some way, but you're getting more of just the balance. You're seeing the negative side effects. Maybe it's weight gain, what have you, but it's not going to be good in the end.